Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the AGS Gaming TV channel. It is Manchester City versus Aston Villa. Am I looking forward to this game? I don't know. I'm just going to move the bottom right corner, the box there will be the timer for when the game's on. Welcome one and all to the channel. I know I have been a little bit of a ghost in the last week-ish. I don't know where to put this actually. I might just put it up here. But I am back. I am producing more videos soon. But I'm here today to do the live stream. And I already see we've got quite a few of you here. I appreciate you all. Like Villa, lol, dislike Manchester City, up the city. How you doing? How's everyone here doing? I hope everyone's had a very good day. I hope Villa win. Just so nice. Yeah, I already know a few Manchester City supporters. Just like I know pretty much a lot of other teams. People support other teams, but Man City, probably I know the least of all the big, like the traditional top six. I probably know the least amount of Man City fans. I'm just gonna go up through the lineup. I haven't seen the lineup yet, so I wanted to actually give a proper reaction on stream. Look at the Aston Villa one first. I'm an Aston Villa channel, so it does make sense. Bro, your videos are amazing. You deserve more subs. I appreciate what I've already got, but I like comments like that. Yeah, Conor Hourihane officially left. I feel sad about that, but he was a great servant. Gone on loan to Swansea, I believe. I think it's on loan. Yeah, it's on loan. Because the Man City fans only come out when they're doing well. The only good thing, a result about Villa winning is shutting Noise up. Everything else is bad. Yeah, so a lot of people know Noise, and you'll see him in chat. Noise is hyper. He's a massive Man City fan. All right, Martinez in goal. Cash, Konza, Mings, Target. So again, no Courtney Hawes. We prefer Konza and Mings. Harsh and Hawes. I think he should be starting personally, but it is what Dean Smith wants. Douglas Luiz, McGinn, Traore, Barkley is back. Huge thing. Barkley's back. I'm so happy about that. Grealish and Watkins for the rest of the squad. We're Heaton, Al Mohammadi, Gilbert, Engels, Taylor, Nakamba, Ramsey, Al Ghazi, Davis. Al Ghazi dropped. A bit harsh. Al Ghazi's been a fantastic performer. Very, very harsh. I'm not sure about that. But again, I'm not going to question Dean Smith unless it starts going to pot. But interesting to drop a player who, is on form. Not sure about that. After all, Smith did get, he got manager of the month. So, you got to give credit where it's due. We did lose to Manchester United at the start of January, but obviously the award was for December. So yeah, I don't get how Man City have fans. They don't. Man City, they do have fans, just not many, I think, or at least not many online. Yeah, I hope your videos get the same views as your 70. I very much doubt it, but you never know. One video could blow up. The live streams do better than the actual videos, and they take less time to produce. So yeah, I like doing the live streams. I like seeing how people react, and I'm sure people somewhat enjoy the good and the bad of my reactions to this. Do you think Aston Villa fans need transfers? Well, we're getting Sanson through the door in the next couple of days, hopefully. I'd have liked a couple more, possibly a backup striker, because I don't think Keenan Davis is good enough. Because if Watkins gets injured, that's probably the season done. But I don't think we need a lot. We need depth, possibly. Yep, that very same player. We are massively linked to him. So hopefully that can go through. But you never know. Obviously, January transfer window can go very sour very quickly. And we'll look up the Manchester City lineup. I know obviously they're on some good form right now. It's probably the worst time to play Man City, knowing how good they can be. They smashed Palace. They scored some unbelievable goals. Gundogan and De Bruyne with an outside of the foot assist as well. Very, very good. I already see Noise is getting abused. Man City lineup today. All right, so they still got. Wait, hang on. Wait. That was the women's. Never mind. There we go. Edison, Walker, Diaz and Stones together. Obviously, they've been very good. I don't know how many issues we're going to cause them. Cancelo, Rodrigo, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Foden, Sterling. Still no out and out forward, but it seems to be working. It's like playing the Spain of 2010, really. It's a bit rough. They play good football, attractive football. I don't think they're going to foul us too much today. Possibly Grealish, I think, that at the very most. If anyone could sub to the channel, feel free. My Twitch is in the description. Please follow me. Feel great. I'd love to get the same amount of support on Twitch I do on YouTube. So yeah, any extra support. I don't want to plug too much. Obviously, it's not what you guys are here for. But any extra support, I would be appreciative of. I know we have a transfer window, but I'm saying the MLS is producing very good talents. I think more and more American players are doing well. Obviously, Pulisic. You've got the Barcelona right back, as well as doing well in Germany. I forget the name actually. There's a few good talents in Europe. Dest, my guy. Yeah, there's a few good American talents, especially in Germany right now. So they're starting to build a team. It's about time they've had a good side built together. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Foden, when Foden played us in the Carabao Cup, the final, he was probably their best player on the day. I think he's very good generational talent. I know that word's thrown around a lot. But I think he will do a lot in his career. He may give us some issues today, but we shall see. We're not far away from kicking off, only a few minutes. Villa are in the black away kit. I see Grealish walking out with the team. Predictions in chat. What do you think will be the result today? Do you think a shock result or Man City potentially going back to top of the league with a win? 2-1 Man City, I think, is fair. 3-1 Villa. 3-1 Villa. 3-1 Villa. We did beat those. We did beat Man City. It was in the cup, I think. 3-1 a few years ago. The Carlos Sanchez scored a goal. Match is on in 3 minutes on BT Sport 1 HD. 1-0 Villa. 7-2 Villa. 15-0 Man City. Okay. Noise is a bit brain dead. Although I think Man City will win. I'm going to be a very honest Villa fan. Yeah, that is new. That was bought for me. I thought I'd put it in the background because why not? I think Man City will win 3-0. I'm gonna be honest. You never know. We could shock the world and get something today, but I don't genuinely see it. It would be very surprising. But I'm going to back my boys all the way and hope for the best. We need to defend well. Sterling, De Bruyne, Foden, Bernardo Silva will cause us issues. Will cause us many issues. They're going to find the pockets of space. They're going to pass through. They're not going to rush a shot. They're going to pick their way through the defence. De Bruyne will be the architect of all that. And if we give him too much time to pick a pass, we need to press De Bruyne, I think. Make sure the playmakers can't get the balls through. 7-2. Oh dear. If Watkins and Grealish are on the lineup, well, they are playing. Grealish has played every minute, so has Watkins. So thankfully, they'll be there. I can't see Watkins scoring today. Watkins, he feels like the most unluckiest striker in the Premier League. 2 goals ruled out for VAR. He's hit the crossbar on the post several times. Had a header against Man United that should have gone in, which was a good save by David De Gea. I just can't see him scoring today. Edison back in goal for Manchester City too. They don't have that American goalie. So I think we'll struggle. We got 3-4 games in hand over some teams. So, at the end of the day, if we lose this, as long as we don't lose it too bad, we keep our pride. It won't be the end of the world. But I'd love a shock result. I would love a shock result. Obviously, City don't have Jesus or Aguero, but they're playing good football right now. They've kind of somehow stumbled upon this style of play without a striker that they didn't have before. So maybe this works better without Aguero. And if when Aguero's back, if they're still doing well, does he play? Like, this is an interesting thought for Manchester City fans. Like, would you rather him like not play at all? I'm just gonna get their lineup on the screen so I can 100% know who's got the ball at whatever point. Man City are playing a 4-3-3. Villa are playing a 4-2-3-1. If anyone is interested at all, and it will be Manchester City to kick off first. Yeah, Gundogan. So they, other than Rodri, I don't overly rate their midfielders defensively, but I think they have too much of the ball to worry about that personally. Ajay, sitting in a Discord call on your own. I'm not even in a call at all. I don't have my headset on. This is just me talking and watching the game. I can't share the screen. I'd get my channel banned, unfortunately. So this is a watch along. You can get BT, or you can use his goal, or I used to use that for games I don't have. Man City kickoff. Probably shouldn't promote that you should use online websites, but why not? You joined the bot account channel by accident. Wait, hang on. Yeah, kickoff. Yeah, it's my timer is working perfect. So we've already started a Manchester City. Still keep the ball within 20 seconds, and they're passing around their defense. We need to possibly press these straight away. Oh, Man City have conceded a throw-in under no pressure at all. This is Pog. Al Ghazi, the striker, and you win. We've played him up front before. I think his finishing can be good. I just don't think he makes the right attacking runs that strikers are. I don't want to say they're born to make, but Watkins has made them ever since he was like at Exeter City. And if you're not an out-and-out striker every week, you just don't have that. Do you watch alongs every Villa game? I do. I'm going to try and do it now. I used to do videos, but they take so long to make. I'm not even joking. You wouldn't think it, but you have to record reactions. I don't mind doing that. A lot of people know me from the Villa-Liverpool game, and that was a live stream that I made into a video. I just think it's, I like having people here. I like having good reactions to stuff. I'm trying to read more of my chat here. Foden is dangerous. You really like Aston Villa's kit. Our away kit's nice. Villa have yet to really have the ball. Man City passing it around the edge of the penalty area here. On the left hand side, they like playing it with Phil Foden. He's like a left winger, but he doesn't feel like a left winger. He's like a cam. He likes to pass in between the lines and stuff. Willing to pressure City before they go full throttle. If we get an early goal, perhaps we might put them on the back line. Already a free kick to Manchester City. That was called very late by the assistant referee, Bernardo Silva, going down under a challenge by Matt Targett. It happened like 3-4 seconds after he went down, which is a bit bizarre. I don't think there was enough there to give a free kick, but each to their own. I know obviously my club employs Jack Grealish. So I'm going to keep my mouth a bit shut. But I think that's a little bit soft. Man City will have a free kick, which De Bruyne will take. It's a good position. The minute on the live stream shows what minute we're in the game. Free kick taken into the middle, and it's headed away for another corner by Matt Targett. Again, he was the one who made the foul, and he deals with the danger. So, he made up for the mistake, I suppose. As long as they don't score from the corner. It's so funny, Chelsea fans making fun of Arsenal about being a relegation zone. Now they're 2 points above Arsenal. Very ironic. Corner taken in, header. Oh, it's going to be cleared off the line. There's absolute scramble at the back defensively by Aston Villa. And Matty Cash has been hurt on the line. That was very poor defensively from Villa. And we nearly conceded a goal within the first 3 minutes. It was Tyra Mings doing enough to put off, I think, Bernardo Silva on the line. It was headed forward by Diaz. Silva, he got a contact. It was a good save by the left foot of Martinez. He's done well there, Martinez. But the ball, it rebounds into the middle where Gundogan has tried to poke it home. And between Tyrone Mings and even Ollie Watkins together. Two Villa players, two Man City players coming together. And I think it was Mings who cleared the ball again for a corner. Very dangerous from Villa. Nearly led to a goal. It was a good save from Martinez. I'm not going to dispute that. Another corner from De Bruyne to the same place, which Mings heads away this time. And Jack Grealish will also head away. We've got very little players forward. Luiz to Grealish, just inside his own half, and he's fouled, and that is a free kick to Aston Villa to relieve all the pressure. A bit tense already. Villa take it quickly. Grealish towards Watkins. He's got the better of John Stones. He's on the left wing. He's got no support, but he will win a throw-in. It was very clever from Grealish to take it quickly, and Villa win a throw-in very close to the Manchester City goal. Arsenal literally above you, fraud. Yeah, we have 4 games in hand. My target does give the ball away from the throw-in, but Villa will recycle the ball on the halfway line. If a City say Villa's bad, at least Villa have a Champions League. Yeah, we do have a Champions League trophy, which Man City, Arsenal, loads of big apparent Premier League clubs don't have. So yeah, Grealish dive merchant. Literally watch Bernardo Silva trip over oxygen and then says that. Here's Bertrand Traore cut into the box. He skipped round the tackle. Traore, chance. Might go for a shot. Oh, it's a good tackle. 5 Man City players surrounding Bertrand Traore. Possibly it was Diaz who won the ball, but Traore, he did very well. Clever feet. Got in a good position. Possibly should have squared it to Jack Grealish there. And he went alone. I don't think he probably shouldn't have, but he did well. He skipped past Cancelo very, very easily. And he should have released the ball. He 100% should have released the ball. He did very well and then messed up. But this is the danger. Traore is a very, very good player. And I think any Premier League defence should be scared of that. 100%. That save from Martinez like a FIFA keeper. Very safe, scrappy. It was, but he got just enough. It was an unorthodox save. Just like the left boot of Martinez at his near post. Because you don't see many keepers use their feet at the near post. It's usually a low-handed dive save. But he did enough. It stayed out. That's more I can ask for. Good pressure from Villa as we put Man City on the... Oh, very good pressure. Traore put so much pressure on, I think, Cancelo. That he's put the ball out. It was Cancelo. He put the ball out for a throw-in. Not good enough from City. That's the second time they've done that. Man's... Oh dear, he's already someone hates Grealish, and it's 6 minutes into a game. Even AJ would say Grealish dives. What do you mean he's not a dive merchant? He doesn't dive. I just think he takes contact. He likes soft fouls. Target with a lovely through ball to Grealish. He's gonna get this. Jack Grealish against Walker on the byline cross, deflected towards Barkley. And the assistant referee didn't call that it went out for a goal kick because it was very close. And it was just about dealt with by Manchester City as they attack on the counter-attack here. Is Kevin De Bruyne at the edge of the penalty area. And his shot is charged down by Konza. Is a throw into City. Well, from one end to the other, Man City transitioned very, very fast and caused us some issues. They've just about dealt with the initial ball into the middle towards Barkley. But they did just enough. They have a chance to put the ball into the middle again on the byline against Cash. Twisting and turning cross. And again, it's Konza the man to deal with it. Traore gives the ball away. Very silly. Tries a 1-2. Very silly. Look for Luiz. Never going to find him. This time Sterling on the right-hand side. Great tackle from Target. That is stunning from Target. Doesn't let Sterling skin him. And Barkley. Poor from Barkley. Again, it is such an end-to-end game here. Man City desperately trying to get the ball moving very fast to the wing. They like going to the left-hand side like they do again. Here's Phil Foden against Cash. He's in the box now. Foden beats Cash too easily. And it's another great block from Konza. The third time in the space of a few minutes, Konza's made a great block to deny Manchester City. Cash done easily there by Phil Foden, who's not really a left winger. It's not good enough from Cash. So soft. Traore did barely anything to help there too, and it was Konza having to close down the initial opportunity. Leicester City have gone top with their latest result. Corner comes in, and it's Martinez who will hold. It's not a good corner from De Bruyne. And he will. I don't think he'll distribute it quickly like he's known to do. I just think we need to calm the game a little bit. Man City can be very dangerous. We like to have our counter-attacks, but counter-attacks lead to like other counter-attacks from the other team. There's a word for that, but I can't think of what it is. Again, another long ball on Traore. Oh, he'll get beaten to it by Edison, who will concede a throw-in for Manchester City. Clever from Edison. Very quick off his line. Read the play well. The through balls were doing well. It was usually Grealish on that left, but Traore switched to the other channel to find the ball. You reckon Villa might win this? I don't know. We're causing issues on their wing, but they're dealing with it as well. Oh, good header from Traore. Man City out of position here with Barkley. 2 defenders back. Ross Barkley. Terrible pass. Terrible pass towards Grealish. That was a great opportunity with the Manchester City fullbacks pushing forward, which led only the City centre-backs to cover. And we had a potential 4-on-3 there. And Barkley went for a very, very poor pass. If he found Grealish, Grealish had a lot of room on the right-hand side. And that could have led to a big opportunity for Villa. Very, very poor. I know Barkley, it's been a while since he's played, but that's not good enough from Ross Barkley. That pass needs to be 100 times better than that. It's too easy. Foden. Villa claim for an offside. It's not gone. Foden lays it back up to De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Gundogan. It's a good pass from Gundogan. He had a lot of players around him. He'll get it back from Foden. And it's a good interception from John McGinn. And it will be another Manchester City corner. I think it's like their 3rd or 4th. We're only 10 minutes into a game. You can tell Man City have put a lot of pressure on our back line. It's usually Konza that's out with it. I think City have gone short. No time to drink. It's Phil Foden trying to get past Traore and Grealish helping to defend. Edge of the penalty area, crossing by Cancelo. And I think it was Ollie Watkins helping defend for Villa with a header away. We put a lot of players back. And I think our plans to counter-attack. Louise to Jack Grealish. Villa have players forward. Grealish to Barkley. Man City do look a little bit exposed when we attack them. The through ball from Grealish wasn't good enough. And it's eventually played back to Edison. Man City look very, very exposed defensively when we can counter them. I think Konza's 23, 24. He's not old and he should be thought of for the England team. But he's not recognised enough. And I think he's better than Tyrone Mings personally. Like a lot of Villa fans, City passing through the Villa team. Cross deflected and it's cleared away by Matt Target. Only as far, I think, Gundogan at the edge of the penalty area. Villa have loads of players back, including Grealish, including Barkley. Watkins also helps to defend there. Oh, it's again good from Foden. Here he is. Foden, it's another block from Douglas Luiz. Man, we still can't clear the ball. Shot from distance, blocked by Mings. It might fall kindly for Bernardo Silva. Villa still can't clear their lines. Jack Grealish trying to help defend here. Cancelo is so far forward. He's acting like a left winger here. Here's De Bruyne. Yeah, De Bruyne, Rodri and Gundogan. Very good so far. It's Cancelo and it's over the bar. It's poor. Cancelo went for a shot and he's a fullback. I think if there's any wonder why he's a fullback, just look at that, really. But again, Villa had they're showing the replay now. We had a 3-on-2. We had a 3-on-2 and it's well defended from City point of view, but Barkley, it's poor. It's poor from Barkley. He should have tried to chip it towards Grealish rather than feed it to him, or at least try a form of a through ball. It's so easy to defend. Martinez gives the ball away from a goal kick. Man City have had loads of the possession. It's been quite easy for them, I think, so far to pass the way through Villa. We've charged the shots down well. We've kept them at bay. The goal itself hasn't had a lot of threat, but the passes through our team have been good. A low early ball into the middle from Phil Foden is cut out by Mings. It's another Manchester City corner. This has been very intense. And just seeing now Villa's shape, we've got 3 players back there. Man City took it quickly as they tried to show a replay. Cross towards the far post, header back into the middle. And Luiz battles very well against John Stones. And against Sterling, surely wins a free kick. He does. That is brilliant from Douglas Luiz. Brilliant. Won his battles well, and the only time he lost it, it was a foul. Very, very clever from Dougie Luiz. And he'll get Villa out of danger. Barkley does look tired. His sweat is pouring down his face. I know he hasn't played much, but we are only 13 minutes into a game. He's looking like I would look like if I played that much of this type of game. Man City should be called Manchester Corners. The amount of corners they've had is crazy. But I will say they've not really done anything with the corners. They've not got any headers on goal. And I think everything has moderately at least been dealt with by Villa. We've had a couple of counter-attacks from it. Actually, needs to be subbed on instead of Barkley. I'm alright. I just don't have a left foot. That's my downside. Villa, Martinez towards Grealish, and he doesn't get there. And I think Grealish, if anything, gives a foul away against Walker. Try to go long. We're looking for the channels again. We are looking for them. And when we find them, we can cause them issues. Their fullbacks are so far up. Possibly a bit further up than they need to be. I know it's Man City. I know they like to press teams, but this could be their downside. Because when we have attacked Man City, they've had like what 3-4 players back. You know, like if we can exploit that, if we have Grealish on the ball, a lot of the times where we've had this, Grealish hasn't had the ball. It's been Traore or Barkley. Villa win the ball from a Man City throw-in in their own half. We are forced backwards, however. Mings to target. Good press from Man City, and Sterling's actually won the ball off target. And Villa will concede a free kick with a foul from Grealish. Man City's press has been very good as well. Sterling winning tackles that, you know, a fullback should. Very good. When you press, you leave more openings for the opponent. True. But if your press is good enough, you don't have to worry about it. And I think that's what Man City are doing well here. Another through ball to Phil Foden on the left. I love playing it on this left-hand side. Foden against Cash. But Bertrand Traore is back defending. Is De Bruyne. I think it's Rodrigo for Man City. A lovely pass. It looked like a lovely one. It's just too much for Cancelo to get. And it will be a goal kick to Aston Villa. Grealish floored Walker. He did. He will arguably say it's a foul. He does push him over. It is a foul technically. And I think he's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt Walker bad. Because that was a while ago and Walker's still limping. He's landed a bit funny, I think, possibly on his hip. Man City's through balls, they keep going down this left-hand side to Foden. I'm not seeing Sterling have the ball much, and I don't know how he'd feel about that. It's poor from Martinez again. The goalkeeper gives the ball away. Villa do win the second ball, and it will be headed back to Martinez by John McGinn. We don't really quite know how to distribute this, because if we go short, Man City press. We go long, City usually win the ball. Our only hope right now seems to be winning second balls. Martinez volleys the ball out of his hand diagonally towards Grealish. Grealish again against Walker. Neither win the ball, and it will be thrown to Man City. Our ideas from goal kicks haven't been good so far. Have not been good. Nottingham Forest even has a Champions League, but now they have two. Forest have two, and they won, I think, back to back. Grealish experienced the pain of giving away free kicks. How does a man of that strength still dive every chance he can? That's just bitter talk. That's bitter. He gets fouled. Ooh! Potential slip there from Stones. He got away with it. Stones the furthest man back against Watkins. I think possibly the wet surface gave way a little bit there. And Stones had just enough balance to recover. That was nearly a horrific slip for him. Grealish concedes a throwing for Man City. We're pressing them well. Villa seem to be playing on the left just like Man City. So the transition is usually diagonal both sides. So when City win the ball, they play it diagonally towards Foden and Cancelo on the overlap. And when we win the ball, we play it towards Grealish with target. So not only Sterling's not getting the ball much, but neither is Traore. And in fact, the only through ball that Traore got is when he went on the left-hand side too. What is Hurahan like, mate? I'm a Swansea fan. Hurahan, dynamite of a left boot. Fantastic free kicks. You'll probably never see a better free kick taker for Swansea in the next few years. If you give him, I imagine you'd give him set pieces. He's quite a utility man. The only downside I'd say is defensively he's not great. I think he's a better attacking midfielder, but his left boot is so dangerous. So dangerous. I have to cut myself short. Cancelo Again on that, this time an underlap in the box on the byline against Bertrand Traore, whips the ball into the middle and it doesn't reach anyone. And eventually it was a throw-in to Aston Villa. Again, City caught Villa napping a little bit there. Traore against Cancelo, and Cancelo got the wrong side of him. That is a fullback against a winger, and the fullback attacked better than the winger defended. It's ironic. It's their roles completely switched. Well, it didn't lead to anything anyway. Is that Cole Walker's gone down here. So Walker, he was holding his injury from the challenge with Grealish. It's his hamstring. It's looking like anyway. I don't know how he's managed to do that falling on the ground, but that has all come from the Grealish challenge, and Zinchenko is preparing to come on. Good talent, Zinchenko, just not utilised like a lot of Man City players, really. Grealish, always a starter. Trezeguet doesn't play, which is a bit harsh. Trezeguet arguably saved Villa from relegation last season, but he doesn't get near the team. I don't know why. There was rumour that he was injured, but then I don't know. We just seem to go quiet on his even whereabouts. Really, I'm not overly sure. He's not really going into the team. Yeah, Al Ghazi was given the opportunity, although Al Ghazi has repaid it with his goals, but Trezeguet seemed to be frozen out a little bit, which is a bit harsh. I think any of the wingers should always be given games. He did start. I don't think he did too bad. He hadn't scored this season. He had a goal ruled out from him because it was a Saka own goal. He got to the ball, but Saka obviously got enough on it to concede it past his own goalie. But I thought Trezeguet's been okay. Al Ghazi probably a bit better this season, but to freeze him out is a bit harsh. Unpopular opinion, Jack Grealish better than Rodri. 100%. Grealish is one of the best players in the Premier League right now. It has been for the last year. It's only people starting to see it. Villa fans have been telling people this for years. He's always been an incredible player. I'm not a yam yam. Born in Birmingham, but I'm not a yam yam. Haven't heard you saying Watkins. He's barely touched the ball, mate. Barely touched the ball. It's literally been Grealish. It's been Barkley. It's been Traore. Watkins has pressed well, but not really had the ball. Possibly 3 or 4 times, and even that is like usually just one touch passing. This is a problem when you play one up front against a good team. They will usually spend most of the game just running. They're not a target man. We're not gonna aim for them every time. His job is to press. His job is to drift out wide to make room for the wingers, and his job is to be a poacher in the box and score headers and first time tap-ins and stuff like that. Sterling has the ball the right hand side against Target on the byline cross. Matt Target defensively very good. I've said recently Target has been one of the most improved Villa players. Another great interception sliding in to deny Sterling's low ball. This all came from to be fair, Target lost the ball. He lost the header against De Bruyne, but he recovered very well to win the tackle. So although it was his fault, he made up for it. Is he worse than Martinez? Heaton's a great goalie. I feel for him. His injury cost him his squad. Opportunity for City there on a loose ball. We originally dealt with the corner, but it fell to Rodrigo, and his shot was saved. I could call him Rodri. I don't know why Rodrigo's on his name. It fell to Rodri, and his shot wasn't clean. Kind of skimmed off his left boot. Villa to counter attack. Watkins. There we go, I said his name. He tried a pass. It was intercepted, but he got it back. Luiz, backwards to Konza. Villa on the halfway line. Man City. They got a high line, City, really. They like to press. They're stopping the passes coming through. Villa going side to side. Luiz, again, backwards to Mings. He's even in his own half. He's had to go all the way back to Martinez. If you want to visualise how good this press is for Man City, Martinez goes long towards Grealish, and it's easy for Stones. So that is just it's too easy. It's Grogu, not If you watch the series, it's Grogu. Stones. It's too easy for City. They press us so much that we're a little bit scared to go through them. We forced to go back to Martinez, and we've won very little of the long balls from Martinez. It's not really good enough. Again, they go on the left-hand side. We keep seeing this. Phil Foden, Cancelo. Cancelo's barely playing like a left-back right now. And another, this time a very poor through ball. I think by Gundogan. Yeah, no, it's Bernardo Silva, sorry. And it was straight to the hands of Emi Martinez. We're letting them have loads of the ball. If I was to guess how much possession they've had, I'd say easily 65 to 70%. We're just relying on counter-attacking football. Grealish having to come so deep to receive the ball and to try and pick his way through because of how well City have pressed. They're pressing even us now. We're just at the edge of our box. Konza, Traore does well there. Traore first time pass to Luiz. He's battled brilliantly. Luiz to Grealish. We got more room now. Grealish back to Luiz against the back lines in the box. Low ball in, and it'll just be. Will it be kept in? No, it won't be. It's a corner to Aston Villa. Ederson sliding in to try and stop the ball from going out for a corner, but the ball had already gone according to the linesman. It is a corner to Aston Villa. That was all started by... Oh! We're appealing for a handball there. It probably shouldn't be given anyway because it hits his leg first and it deflects from his leg onto his hand as he's sliding. You can't really prevent it. But obviously we're going to claim for anything at the Etihad, realistically. So it will be a corner to Villa. 25 minutes gone, still goalless. The only save of note was the very early one from Martinez to deny Bernardo Silva. Corner to Aston Villa. Jack Grealish to take, as usual. I think it's our first corner of the game. Grealish into the middle, and it's headed away by, I think, is that Diaz? Yeah. And Man City can counter. Is Kevin De Bruyne. Only Sterling ahead with him. He holds the play up. Tries to playing Sterling, very, very heavy ball, and Martinez will very easily get it. The counter-attack is good, Man City, but the last couple of through balls they've done haven't been good enough, and it's been easy for Villa. It's alright, don't worry, Miguel. I appreciate you being here. If you get any extra time, or if you haven't already subbed, feel free. And I will be also live for the Villa Newcastle one. If there's any Newcastle fans out there. I hope you guys will be there for that. It'll be fun. I'm going to try and do a live stream for every Villa game. Because I love doing these. It's very, very fun. Especially when we win. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Barkley for Villa. Grealish, we're again on the left-hand side. Haven't had much of the ball recently. Grealish to Barkley. Barkley, edge of the penalty area. He's gone back to Luiz. Luiz back to Grealish. Exactly where I want Grealish to have the ball here. Grealish, great pass. Traore! Side netting with his strong left boot there. He went for an early near post effort, but it was nowhere near the goal. I hope so too. Traore. Oh, it's a poor shot from Traore, really. It barely hits the side of the... To say it's side netting is... It barely hits the side netting. Walker does come off. He does have a bit of a fist bump there with Grealish. I think Grealish, obviously, he caused the injury. Walker's tried to run it off. Zinchenko, okay. He seemed to shush someone there. I don't know why, but Zinchenko is on for Manchester City on the right-hand side. If he goes and scores now or provides a goal, I'm going to look back at that moment. Come on, Villa. I think a lot of the Premier League would want Villa to win this. St. Maximum, stunning player. Very, very, very good player. They got a bargain there. But, you know, it is football. You never know what someone's going to do or how someone's going to adapt. Man City trying to work the ball through the middle. Easy for Luiz to defend. McGinn is fouled. I would have thought so. Yeah, he is. The referee brought it back. He didn't play on. He just... That was the odd part. The foul happened. Eventually, we gave the ball away. And he pointed back for the free kick. It was a foul on McGinn, and they can't argue it, really. Villa take it quickly. Again, it's Barkley being... I don't want to critique a man who's come back from injury, but I've not seen the same Ross Barkley that we saw against Leicester City, against Liverpool, you know, like... I want to see more of it. I do. I want to see more of um, of the Ross that I know that you can. This isn't the Everton Ross Barkley a few years ago, or even the Chelsea one right now. Edge of the box, De Bruyne shot, and it's Tyron Mings with a challenge. That is where De Bruyne would want the ball, left-footed effort, and Tyron Mings he's a very big player. He got in the way of it, stood his ground. A lot of defenders turned their back to shots, but he took it on his chest. Actually, on it off his head even. He blocked a shot with his head. Absolute madman. Corner from Foden. And it's going to go all the way across to Sterling. No clear contact from either City or Villa. Sterling stops the ball dead. Lays it off to Cancelo, edge of the box. Through ball to Sterling. Great pass. Sterling. Great interception. Again from Konza. Konza sliding. And if he didn't get it, I think Target would have. Both slid in. City take the corner quickly. Bernardo Silva. He's offside. That's poor. Poor from City. They took it quickly. De Bruyne received the ball short off. Was it? Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He received the ball and Silva tried to get it back as soon as he gave the ball to De Bruyne. But he was standing in an offside position. Good from Villa. Good line. The player on the line went off the line, so he didn't keep him onside. He's very clever. Konza should be started every single 100%. Konza should never ever be dropped. He's a fantastic player. Konza and Hawes, I think, should be starting together. Hawes did so well playing, and as soon as we dropped him, it was Mings' fault for the Man United's first goal. Obviously, the second goal, the penalty shouldn't have stood, but that's another topic. But it was his fault, and Hawes didn't make a mistake in any of the games he played. So yeah. City having the ball in their defence. Villa pressed them again though. Watkins pressing Ederson. He's going to have to... Okay, he's gone short. I thought he'd have gone long there. Villa pushed quite high. It's given away. A Traore with the ball for Villa is given away. I think... Was that by Sinchenko coming on? Eventually Luiz has his pocket picked and City come away with the ball. But our press is good. Our press is good. It's just trying to keep the ball after we press is... It's turning out to be the issue, which you wouldn't think it would be. You think the hardest part is getting the ball off City, but keeping it has been the real issue. You won't be. Leeds have loads of fans. Leeds across the world seem to have loads of fans. Foden in the box against Cash. Edge of the box. He's found Rodri, I think, and it's deflected again over the bar for another corner. It was played to Rodri. First time shot down the middle of the goal, and it was Tyron Mings again with a block. Another corner to Manchester City half an hour into the game. Is Phil Foden doing well? Foden has had Cash in all over the place. Oh no, it was Target. It was Target's block, not Mings. I apologise. Man City 10 shots to Villa's 1 with 2 on target. Oh dear. I thought across the world school would have, unless it's online, of course. But yeah, I can't imagine many people being in a literal classroom right now. Lozano, fantastic player. Incredibly fast. Very good talent. Here's Ollie Watkins on the left-hand side. Hasn't had the ball much. Watkins goes down under a good tackle. Every time a player goes down in the box, I'm going to be animated. But it's a good challenge. Villa still keep up the press. Well, we're not pressing Martinez, but we're stopping his easy passes. City will go down the right hand side this time. De Bruyne, long ball towards Sterling, intercepted from target, and Grealish has to come all the way back to recycle the ball for Villa. We go back to Mings. Man, that's poor from Mings. Oh, it's got very luckily through to Watkins somehow. If Mings tried to play a pass to McGinn, and it was too long for McGinn, but no Man City player anticipated that it would go all the way to Watkins. Eventually, it is given away. Well, that was very funny. Foden running at Villa, lays it off to Gundogan. He finds Rodri. Man City focusing more down the right-hand side this time. They started a lot of the game playing down the left. Here's Rodri. No, Cancelo, sorry. Cancelo for a left... He's playing left back, but he goes on the right-hand side a lot, which is so weird. Early ball into the middle, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. It had Martinez scrambling. Foden claiming for a deflection. screaming at the referee, but he won't get a decision there. City have dominated the game, but so little end product. This is a title contender. Really, I've seen a much better teams this season. City keep the ball well, but it's like City are basically like 100 butter knives, right? They got a load of ways of cutting, but it's very dull, very dull. They've not caused us too many issues right now. Lozano would fit perfectly at Villa. I think. Yeah. He wouldn't leave. Most players in Italy don't want to leave Italy. It's a very competitive league. Villa win a free kick. Watkins is fouled just inside the Man City half by Ruben Diaz. Finally have an opportunity to put the ball possibly into the box. I hope we don't go short. I really want us to actually put men forward and have this opportunity. Because we're not going to have many. We've only had a couple of shots in the game. How you doing, Jack Attack? What's good? City are missing a lot of opportunities. The crosses haven't been great. Villa do take it short, which I don't really agree with, because every time we go short, we've gone backwards once again. This is what I thought would happen. We've gone back to Martinez, and he'll go long towards Grealish, and we give the ball away. I'm a magician. I know what's gonna happen. If we go short, we go backwards because of their press, and we give the ball away when Martinez goes long. There was an offside, so we have another opportunity, but this time it's way in our box. Well, not in our box, in our half. By the penalty area, Tyrone Mings to take for Villa. They're pressing. They should have gotten a goal earlier then. Both teams could have had chances to score. We've countered their press quite well on occasions, but we've given the ball away poorly when we've got into those opportunities. Barkley especially has not been good enough. Oh, the Villa, so City don't take second place. There seems to be a bit of confusion here. Tyrone Mings talking with the referee. I think it's about possibly the placement of the free kick where the offside occurred. Dean Smith arguing with the officials. Pep Guardiola also not very happy. Martinez will take this instead. Very silly. Over an offside free kick, I think it's very silly to argue. Martinez goes long. Again towards target, pushing forward. Villa do win a throw-in this time. We get something from a long ball, which is something we've not seen much today. Who supports City? I know United is not the best club right now, but compare how many titles United and City won. Yeah, City have bought their titles. Yeah, Dean Smith and Pep Guardiola laugh it off and do a little high five. Grealish in the box here. Grealish, 3 City players on him. Lays it back off to Barkley. Shot, Barkley! Good save. It's a low shot, curling, finesse, bottom corner, but very good goalkeeping. Not a lot of power on it. But it is a shot on target for Aston Villa. All created by Jack Grealish. He drew the City players towards him because they know how good he is. He laid it off to Barkley. Rodri should have stayed on his man. He came over to put more pressure on Grealish, which allowed Barkley to have more room, curled his shot around them, and it's very well anticipated from Ederson. A poorer goalkeeper might have been beaten there, but he knew where Barkley would have put it. AJ, if you reach 3k subs today... Oh dear. I don't want to know what I look like. Please no. If Villa don't qualify for Europe this season, Jack Grealish to Man United, I don't think Grealish will leave. 5-year deal. I think he'll stay. Personally. Man United don't need him. United don't need him right now. I think Grealish and Bruno would get in each other's way. They're both similar type players. You know, playmakers. They like having the ball. They like being the main centre of stage. And I don't think it'd work. I think they should go for Sancho instead. Shot was poor. It could have had more power on it. I think it would have caused more issues, but it was accurate. It's in the corner, and it's a good save. So I'll take it. I did. It is on my account. It's on 1,400 views. A lot of people gave that support. So yeah, if you do want to watch it, it is still there. It will stay there as well. It's the whole live reaction, and someone in the comments as well put the timestamps. Obviously the big reactions of the game, but yeah, feel free to watch the whole VOD. It was good. We need Upamecano, Sancho to win the league. I think Bailly and Upamecano is a fantastic duo. I think that would be a very formidable defence. Maguire I don't think should be played, but he can have his good games. Corner for City, headed away again from Tyrone Mings for another corner to Manchester City. City are so clueless now. Maguire to Villa. But we already have our clowns in defence. It's alright. We don't need another one. De Bruyne to take again for City. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me, but City's corners haven't been great so far. De Bruyne's corner. Again headed up into the air by Mings. Martinez, he goes for it, doesn't get there. And I can't even speak. Eventually it's given for a foul. Martinez is down, hurt. He went for the ball. And I think he collided with a Man City player. I think it's John Stones. I don't think he meant to, but he definitely put his body in the way to stop Martinez getting to it, which is a foul. And that would have possibly hurt Martinez, to be fair. Mings also has a mark on his... I agree with that one. Mings' head does look like a mark, but he's defended well today. John Stones and new Aguero with that brace. He looked confident. I haven't seen a confident John Stones in quite a few years. Villa. Oh, lovely turn from McGinn against De Bruyne. That was beautiful. And a lovely long ball to Grealish. Grealish to Watkins. He's in the box here. Watkins pulls it back. Oh, I fell to Traore. Well, it looked like it was going to be defended, but Rodri let the ball get away from him. Villa keep the ball. Jack Grealish. Oh, the whole Man City defence is all back and very strict here. Grealish to Target. Great pass, Target. Great interception, to be fair, from Cancelo. Defending. I don't get Cancelo's position. He's supposed to be a left back, but he's played left back, right wing, right wing. He's always in the good positions. City come forward with Phil Foden. How quickly they counter-attack. Foden, it is technically tackled by Cash, but he didn't get enough on it to dispossess it. I can't even speak English. Zinchenko. I think Zinchenko and Cancelo have swapped sides. Because I'm seeing them more on each other's side here. Cancelo started the game at left back. I think he's moved to right back now. They keep swapping. I don't know if that's a tactical ploy or they're going to stay there. But they're definitely interchanging. John Stones, Stones is goated. What do you watch the game on? It's on BT Sport right now, which I literally purchased an hour ago. Had a kind donation given to me in order for me to get it for a month, so yeah. I appreciate that. Dean Smith gets the England job or maybe Celtic. I don't want to think about Smith leaving. I want him to have a good career. He's a Villa fan as well, and if he was to leave, I'd hope it'd be on his terms. You know, I want his legacy to always be remembered at Villa. You know, everyone remembers Martin O'Neill for like the good times, and I want people to remember Smith for that too. Early ball in from Foden. Again, it's well saved from Martinez. Foden, his dribbling is great. His shooting is good. His passing is okay, but his crossing is not ideal. Only going by this game, it's not been good. Barkley. He tries a little back heel flick mid-air to get around, I think it was John Stones there. And it nearly paid off. That would have been a very nice clip if he got around him. We got a few tricks up our sleeves. Earlier, we saw McGinn spin his way around De Bruyne. He's Foden again into the penalty area. Back to Rodri. Rodri to Cancelo, pushing forward. Sterling's in the box against Matt Target. He tries to go on the inside of Target. Back to Cancelo again. Again, he's right-footed, so he can't really... He'd have to go down the sides. I think it's where Cancelo's struggling. Sterling, Cancelo, he gave the ball away, but then won it back. Rodri's cross towards the far post. Header from Foden, and it's straight into the hands of Martinez. Foden's basically stat padding Martinez right now. With his crossing not being good, and that header was never going to trouble the goalkeeper. He was that far out, he'd have had to put way more neck power in that. Oh, I just seen the camera pan to Dean Smith with a little back heel flick to keep the ball on the pitch. That was nice. I'm glad the camera caught that. That was good. Dean Smith with the techers. Love to see it. Please Villa win City, just a bunch of scraps. Where do you think Villa will finish? I'm still saying what I said. Anywhere between 8th and 12th, I think. 10th is, yeah. The 10th would be fine. BT do have to unfortunately pay for, just like Sky. They do have offers every now and then, so keep your eye on it all. There's one right now for both Sky and BT and other channels. It's like £47 if you go through Sky, which is not great, but it's not too bad. I still think it's extortionate compared to what other countries pay for, but it's, at least you've got everything there. But yeah, I'd love Smith to get like the England job. It'd be great. Watkins for Villa, possible counter attack. It's Barkley. Grealish running on the overlap. Barkley! No! He's gone for the shot! And it was so far wide. Edison, for some reason, wants to get a fingertip to that. It's so poor from Barkley. It's so poor. He has Grealish on the overlap. Doesn't use him. It took a deflection on its way through, to be fair. But he's still probably going wide. It's his decision making is so bad today. It's all the chances are coming through Barkley, and he's messing them up here. So frustrating, because that was a great opportunity. Grealish completely free on the overlap, and we're not using it. Mental. Traore to take the corner for Villa, not Grealish. Traore into middle towards Mings. Only half dealt with. Target edge of the penalty area. Oh, he tries to find Barkley, and the pass was too short. 2 minutes of added time shown, still goalless at the Etihad. Sterling. Long ball forward. It's a great pass to De Bruyne. Villa at 6s and 7s. De Bruyne. Good pass to Phil Foden. Great block. Matty Cash. Brilliant defending. And Cash keeps the ball in play and makes a pass to Grealish. That was brilliant. It's the best thing Cash has done today. Cash has been slaughtered by Foden a lot, really. But he did very well there to recover. Villa only had 3 defenders back. There's a good pick out from Kevin De Bruyne there. My stream service plays every sporting event, movies and series. It's good. That's good. A lot of countries have better stuff than us for value because they know people from England are complete mugs. Barkley, I know he has, but I know Barkley's come back from injury, but it's still hard to see big chances go to waste. Long ball forward. This time it's going to be pulled back. I think it was Phil Foden again receiving the ball. And he tries to pull it back, I think, towards Kevin De Bruyne in the box. And it's cut out by Matt Target. It was Foden. Foden has probably had the ball more than any Man City player today. They keep going down this left-hand side. They're getting more joy with it. Sterling has been back-pocketed by Target. And I think a lot of City fans would agree. This time, Bernardo Silva venturing down the right-hand side rather than Sterling. Pulled back to Cancelo. He needs to get this ball on his right foot, Cancelo. I don't think he's confident on his left. Cancelo crossed towards Sterling. Emi Martinez does well. Holds the ball up. And I think that'll be the last action of the first half. City, not really done enough. Not done enough. Martinez, 1 save he's had to make. And Edison has had to make 1 too. If you look at it that way, it's not good enough. 2 minutes of added time shown. That is half time. It is goalless at the Etihad. I don't think City fans will be that happy. I'm trying to look at it from their point of view. I look at it from a Villa one so far. We've done well defensively. Their passes have cut through Villa a little bit. I will say that. They've got through. They've found the pockets of space on the left and right hand side, especially the left. Foden has caused Matt Cash some issues. But the City decision making hasn't been great. And whenever they've tried to pull the ball back into the middle, there's usually been a block in by the Mings Konza Target, usually having to deal with it. Sterling, every time he's had the ball, Matt Target has got him every time. I don't think Sterling's even got round Matt Target, in truth. It's been easy to defend him. I think that's why they're focusing down the left. So defensively doing all right. I'd like to not be in those positions anyway, because it's literally like last-ditch tackles that's denying them goals. I'd rather not have that problem in the first place. But it's not been too bad. It's not. I'm content. I'm content with what I see. This is Man City we're talking about. This isn't a team in the bottom half of the table. This is a team that will look for the title at least this season. And I think we're doing okay. The attacking wise, not really doing enough. our long balls aren't really working. We keep going back to Martinez. I've said that a few times, and we're looking for Martinez. Always goes across to Grealish, and he hasn't really won anything. Arguably, he did get Walker injured, but I think Zinchenko is good enough. And it's now whenever Grealish tries to contest a header, it's not Zinchenko now, it's John Stones. So it's more difficult now, because although if we do win the second ball, Stones would be out of position. But I'd rather not play long. I'd rather not do that. Welcome back. So yeah, I'd like to see more. Watkins has barely had the ball. The most frustrating part for me was that Barkley opportunity when we had Grealish completely free. The fullback had to be there to close down Barkley because they were exposed. They only had, I think, 3 City defenders back. They had no one to defend Grealish, and Barkley went for a shot, and he shouldn't have, and that could cost the game. Because if he played in Grealish free on the left-hand side would have probably been a goal. In truth. Alright, see you in a bit, George. We got to take those opportunities. We have to take those opportunities. It's Manchester City we're playing. We're not gonna have many of those. Barkley did have another curling shot. He's trying to go for the same corner. It's very obvious to read. Which was a comfortable save. The other one was deflected for a corner. I think that's our only chances in the game that have led to shots on goal. So again, not really a lot from Villa's point of view going forward, but you never know. Could grab a late goal if we defend like we've been doing. We'll be okay, but we're just not looking like we're gonna score today. That will be the only downside. I'm gonna look at the reaction on Twitter. What do you guys think? If any of you have watched the game, just let me know. What do you guys think of the game? Do you think City have done well? Do you think Villa have done well? Do you think we'll win? Keep it going. Looking on Man City's Twitter first. I'm interested to see how they've responded. The City fans responded to this. Will Score have more faith, man? We're getting counter attacks, but we're getting pressed too much to get passes through. This is the issue that we're having. Man City's press has done wonders for them. We're really, really struggling to find our way through. But I do have faith that we will have chances. We just need to do well. Villa done well to hold on and stay in the game. Yep, I think that's spot on, Toby. Spot on. I couldn't have put it any better. We have stayed in the game. We've had opportunities though. This is the downside. It's gone to the wrong player though. Because Barkley's come back from injury, he's not. I don't really want him to have these chances as a playmaker to pick the right pass because he's just not. He's completely not done it. City win. I hate City. Alright, I'm looking on the Manchester City Twitter. This is how you can tell if you're being overly too biased or not. Top comment: bring on Gabriel Jesus for Bernardo Silva. And most times De Bruyne just prefers to get the assist than to get the goal. I possibly agree, but I think De Bruyne has been their best player, in truth. Mahrez. Where's Mahrez at? That's another point. I think Mahrez is a world-class player, and again, just not utilised like so many Man City players. I think Sterling should come off. I 100% think Sterling should come. I don't think Sterling has done anything for them. I think, if anything, Bertrand Traore has done more for Villa than what Sterling has done for them. There's a reason why you're playing it down the left. Foden is way more influential. Just Foden needs to work on his crosses. From what I've seen, his crosses have been very poor. They've either gone out for a goal kick or they've been caught by Martinez. The only success is when he gets to the byline, he pulls it back like a square past the edge of the box. That's what works. That's what they should do more, not the crosses. The crosses are going nowhere. Sterling being unfortunately lacking this game. Matt Target has had him in his back pocket easily. Target has not even had to worry about Sterling. People putting Foden wasteful, a bit harsh. I don't think. Sometimes can be wasteful, but I think he's definitely the most influential player for City. From what I've seen. I'm not a City fan. I don't know if he does that a lot, but yeah. Cancelo's doing well. I think he's way better on the left-hand side. the right hand side he looks a little bit lost because he doesn't trust his left boot enough. There are more probabilities of a meteor landing on a scoring a goal. You watch those. He'll score the winner now. I'm going to look at the Villa reaction. Obviously, City fans are not overly happy with that. Someone's put, why are you parking the bus? A Villa fan said, we're getting pressured so much every time we get the ball. We're trying to go forward. If you think we're parking the bus, then you don't know ball, which is to be expected from a City fan. Yeah, that is mad. He absolutely ratioed him there. Sloppy passes, apart from that, solid half. Matt Targett's probably been our best player. I hopefully we'll see a lot of Matt Targett praise. I think he's done very, very well. The mistakes he's made, he's been the one to recover it, and that's all I can ask. The free kicks he given away, he's won the header. When De Bruyne beat him in the air with a header, he won the tackle to stop Sterling's cross. I couldn't ask for anything more. Up the Villa. I would do that, but if I do that for one person, everyone would ask for that. So I hope you have a good day though, 100%. Hopefully you want Villa to win. Then I especially want you to have a good day. Someone says Barkley cost us 2 really good chances with his passes. I agree, 100%. I've said that before. He should have played in Grealish. It'd been so painful watching him make the wrong decision. Yeah, exactly. I've enjoyed the game. It just feels like maybe we're defending it very deep, and I'm worried that if the goals come, they'll flood. That is the only worry I have, and I'd love us to have more of the ball, but I can't ask for too much. It is Manchester City, but we're doing okay. The early opportunity is the best one in the game. The ball fell kindly to Bernardo Silva. It's a good save from Martinez. And between Mings and Watkins, they were brave. They got stuck in on the goal line where it mattered, and they got the ball cleared for a corner, which was huge because if they scored that, early on in the game, they have no pressure. They can dictate the game, and they can just pass the ball around. They got no incentive to get a goal because they've already obviously got the 3 points at the time. So it's big moment. So yeah, I said before the game we'd lose 3-0. I still think we'll lose, and it could possibly be that scoreline too. I still think if they score, we might have a mini collapse. That's my only downside. Maybe I'm being very pessimistic, but yeah. The Villa reaction so far is it's been pretty good. Probably the best thing for Villa so far, seeing Dean Smith control the ball with his heel. Little flick, stop the ball from going out. It's very good. Very, very good. No look flick. Nice to see. I'm just looking. So I already knew before the game, if Man City win, they go top of the table on goal difference because their goal difference is so high. They would go above Leicester. A Villa win, I don't think would see it. Oh no, it'd see us go above both Chelsea and Southampton on goal difference. It'd see us go up to 8th, which would be very good. We are 11th. A draw would take us to 10th above Arsenal. We do have 3 games. If this ended in a draw, technically we have 3 games in hand over Chelsea. In the next hour we'll have 3 games in hand. 2 over Southampton. So even if, like I said, if we drop points today, it's not the end of the world. We got games. We're still in a very comfortable position. We're not in a relegation battle anywhere near it. Crazy to say we're in a top 4 battle. We're in a battle for the Champions League. I haven't said that since I was 10 years old. So so it's been a long time coming. But the good times, I think, are back at Villa. It is literally since the Martin O'Neill days where we had Ashley Young, Gary Agbonlahor, like prime Agbonlahor, Stuart Downing, James Milner, those type of players. Big name players who did well for Villa back in the day. John Carew, if any of you remember. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget, like the channel, like the videos and all that. Give me all the good stuff. It'd be nice. So follow my Twitch. It's in the description. Any of you have a Twitch account? Hang on, I'll make sure the letters are together. The Twitch is in the description. I do stream almost every single day. So a lot of people who watch my YouTube barely know I have a Twitch, but I do stream on there. And yeah, I think we've only got 500-ish followers on Twitch. I got like nearly 3k subs on YouTube. So there's definitely there's definitely more support on YouTube. But I appreciate all you guys being here. Another issue Villa have, and I keep saying this over and over and over again, is the lack of depth on the bench. We don't really have anyone to bring on. I'm just going to have a look at the bench now. Say we go a goal down, right? Which could happen very easily. Who do we have? Al Mohammadi. We've got Gilbert, Engels and Taylor, all defenders. Nakamba's a defensive mid. Almo is technically a right back but can play right wing. So we've got Jacob Ramsey, El Ghazi, Davis and Almo. Ramsey is a cam, El Ghazi winger, Davis forward. Davis hasn't scored in like 3 years. Ramsey is a young player. El Ghazi kind of on form. So I think he should come on, possibly, I think, for Traore. But it depends how this game goes. I'd love to see Grealish on the ball more. Considering he's on the wing, and obviously wingers get the ball more, he's barely got any of it. So we'll see what happens for this. One dislike, you don't deserve dislike. And have a look how many likes to dislikes we are on. I wonder if that's improved since I've been live today. Because I haven't actually had a look. We're currently sat on 27. You guys have been great. You have so different. I know. I barely had a haircut since then. In truth, my hair needs a trim very, very bad. But obviously we are in a lockdown, so it's very rough. Jack sleeping. I called out Jack spam disliking. I had someone who's banned from my channel, and he has like 7 or 8 alt accounts, and he managed to spam dislike everything. So yeah. Well, ish. Pretty much. I've had like two or three since then, but it's been it's not been many. I haven't had a haircut in about 2 months. This is probably the longest I've had my hair in a long time, but I will have one hopefully soon. So I hate my hair. I am 20. I feel very old. I feel very, very old. And people say I look younger than what I am, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to look older, actually. I'd rather not look older. Yeah, we're not long till the game will kick off again. City players are on the pitch. Villa players doing the last bit of preparations before the second half. So yeah, I just want more of the same. That's all I want. Maybe Pep had just a very quick word to his players. Just keep up the intensity, keep up the pressure. What would you say as a Man City manager after that? They've not really done much wrong, in truth. What have they done wrong? It's been the end product, really. That's the only thing I would say. The end product hasn't been enough. But I think they've done okay. They've put us under some very, very bad issues that we've had to defend last ditch. So yeah, we've been okay. And I don't think either fan would be angry or upset. Just a little bit frustration from possibly more City than Villa. Villa about to kick off. Finally again for the second half. Ross Barkley will take the kick off for Aston Villa. And here we go. Technically shouldn't have counted because Grealish was in their half, but we move. If we score, ironically, if we do score, say we scored from this goal kick, they'd look at that. Because I know it was at least Grealish and I think Traore who entered the Manchester City, the Man City half. Already Villa, we do win the ball back off Man City with John McGinn. And Konza will go long. Villa kicking from left to right this time. Grealish keeps the ball in play with a header. but it's going to be won back by Gundogan. No, sorry, Rodri for Manchester City. Rodri and Gundogan look quite similar, unless I see their name or depict what they are. Let's just Rodri. Rodri has more of a shave. It's Foden. It's Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. He's got Foden on the overlap. Bernardo, edge of the box here. He's found Gundogan. Outside the pass to Silva. Already interchanging passes. Zinchenko for City. Foden's got loads of room. Jack Grealish playing more of a... Oh no, Jack Grealish. Cash defending more than Traore. This is the issue with Traore. He doesn't defend well. He's Sterling this time on the right hand side for City. Sterling, shot blocked by Tyrone Mings, volleyed away by Luiz. Only Watkins forward for Villa, so Manchester City can easily win the ball back. We had so many players pull back again to try and defend that. Man City just passing it about. Villa literally have everyone behind the ball. Already we've started very defensively. This is the issue. If we do win the ball back, it's hard to counter-attack when we don't have the players there. This is the only issue, because Watkins has to do so much now if we do want to win the ball and we want to play it to him quickly. Or we could just wait for the wingers to run through the channels. This is the thing. We're defending still very deep. City switch the ball. Cash will win that header against Foden, but he will concede a throwing to Manchester City. At least they can't go long. Foden's not the tallest, and I think Cash will win every aerial duel against Phil Foden, at least. So we don't have to worry about that. John Stones. Good pass from Stones, actually. He's found Sterling, took it off his chest. Sterling, De Bruyne, great pass from De Bruyne. Sterling on the byline, cross, back post, kept in by Foden, headed away by Cash, volleyed away by Traore, kept to the edge of the penalty area. De Bruyne shot, another block in, this time from Matt Target. Already good opportunities for Manchester City, all came from a through ball from De Bruyne. Sterling still with City. Grealish, Watkins even defending. Watkins, our striker, is back pretty much at left back, helping to defend there. Ross Barkley, our furthest man forward. City go to the left hand side of Phil Foden. Cash and Traore against Foden. Foden's cross is low, half dealt with by Konza. Again, we don't get the ball away. Every time we defend well, City just seems to get the ball back at the edge of the box or even the halfway line. Rodri spins well, gets away from Barkley. He's De Bruyne, edge of the box to Raheem Sterling. Sterling might whip this in here. Instead, he just does little short passes. Finds De Bruyne. De Bruyne back to Cancelo. Little triangle passes between Sterling, De Bruyne, and Cancelo. Cancelo's cross. It's another poor ball. I keep saying this. City's crossing hasn't been good enough. And it's another poor ball, this time from Cancelo, into the hands of Martinez. Where are these crosses heading to? Because I don't really see... They don't have a tall player. I'm not worried about the crosses. Even if it's like a good cross, we got Mings and Konza. And this will be easy for them to head the ball away. I can't see this being an issue at all. A long ball played from Martinez. It was won by Watkins, but City do win that second ball. It's Diaz. Their back line, he'll clip it out to Gundogan and Zinchenko for Manchester City. This time they do have the ball quite deep in their own half, but they're going to look to play the ball possibly quite long. If they do, it's clipped towards the left-hand side. Again, I keep saying Cash wins the headers against Foden. So, you know, it's not... They probably shouldn't do those chip balls, but at least they'll possibly win a throwing off it. But I think they should try and keep the ball on the floor. Villa press City all the way back to Ederson. And he'll go for a short pass on the right-hand side. Stones for Manchester City. We've had even less of the ball in this second half than what we did the first half, if that's even possible. Here's Phil Foden. Lovely pass to Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan back to Zinchenko. De Bruyne, edge of the penalty area, back to Gundogan on the left-hand side. Gundogan, just cutting into the box, plays in Foden. Foden, Gundogan! And it's over the bar. They're claiming for a deflection or any type of decision to get a corner. But it did look like it took a slight nick off Konza. No, it is just over the bar. It's a good decision. Very good decision. Defended it well. Konza did have his hand on Foden's shirt. He's possibly pulling him. It's very dangerous to do that with VAR these days. McGinn did have his pocket picked a little bit there. He even slipped as the tackle came in, but with his sliding intervention of his foot, he just diverted the ball to Matt Target to make sure he doesn't give the ball away. Still, Man City come away with it. Villa have barely had any of the ball in the second half at all. Foden in the box, low ball in, cut out by Konza, another corner to Manchester City. We are really under the cosh now. Really, really under the cosh. City playing good football. I'll give them credit. End product still not there. Well, they're not causing Martinez too many issues, at least. Foden to take the corner this time. Doesn't beat the first man. Very poor corner. Zinchenko heads it back into the middle. And Martinez does very well. Very commanding catch from Martinez. And we go long towards Traore. Traore! He's round! I forget the fullback. Traore! Shot from Traore! And it's a good save by Edison. I think... Who's number 17? He beat... Is that De Bruyne helping to defend there? Villa played it quickly. It was the furthest man back for Manchester City. It wasn't a defender. It was a midfielder helping to defend for Man City. And he left him on the ground. City at the other end with Bernardo Silva skipping past tackles. And it's eventually cleared by Target. It's so end to end. I can't even keep my breath up. Rodri clips to the far post towards Foden. Volleyed away by Matty Cash. Ilkay Gundogan. He keeps drifting onto the left-hand side. He's like acting like another left player. They've got Zinchenko, they've got Foden, and now Gundogan helping them out there. Is Gundogan again on that left. Edge of the box to De Bruyne. He'll curl it, and it's an easy save for Emi Martinez. Going back to the chance, so we only had one player forward, which was Traore, and I think it was De Bruyne defending him. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a Man City defender, I don't think. And he slipped over, which allowed Traore to get inside him. I'm just looking now. It was Kevin De Bruyne defending. De Bruyne slipped over. Zinchenko had to help cover, and Traore went for a speculative shot with two Man City players in front of him. He got on his favourite left boot, and the shot wasn't good enough. Really, it's a very simple save. A lot like the Barkley curling shot. It's just in the other corner. But, you know, we are dangerous on that break. De Bruyne doing very well to help defend, because I know his attacking is very good, his passing is good, but he also puts a shift in defensively, because if he wasn't there, Traore's through. Good pass. It's Cancelo! Oh, it's at the top of the crossbar! Well, that was arguably the best chance of the game for Manchester City. It was De Bruyne who fed in Cancelo there on his left foot. Cancelo curling towards the far top corner. He turned Mings so well there. Mings tries to close down, I think, a near post shot, but he goes on his favourite right boot and bends it onto the top of the bar. With Emi Martinez standing still, that would have been an absolutely special goal. Ooh, lovely, lovely finish. So close. Oh, I'm thankful it's close, but it was very, very close for Manchester City. Still, it remains goalless at the Etihad here. Oh, lovely turn from Bernardo Silva, and he was fouled by Ezri Konza. It is a free kick to Man City. 54 minutes into the game, it's still 0-0. My flash score timer is slightly behind here for some reason. But it is in the 54th minute. John Stones for Man City. Close. Good shot, Cancelo. A very good shot. Unlucky. Zinchenko for Manchester City. When your fullback's had your best chance in the game, I think that's summed it up, really. Silva. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Lovely play again from Man City. John Stones coming forward now. Villa have literally everyone back to defend this. Bernardo Silva. Poor pass from him. Cancelo has to track back. He'll keep the ball, though. He gives it to Sterling. Villa really defending very deep. I don't see Watkins, but every other player other than Watkins is back defending. Oh, it's a poor pass from, I think it was Rodri, and Villa come away with the ball with Jack Grealish. Grealish to Barkley. Grealish. Good tackle. Very good tackle. And I think Grealish even fouled the Man City player there. sliding in. Yeah, it's Kevin De Bruyne again. You know, his defensive duties have done. He's done well. Had less power, then it goes straight in, but he panicked. I think so. Same with Traore. I think Bertrand Traore, in the chance he had for Villa, just kind of rushed it a little bit. He did kind of rush it. But this is boring. The game has been very flat in truth. The game has been very flat. Man City they play a lot typical like Spanish football really. Just pass until the opportunity. The game's poor. From a Man City perspective, the game has been very poor. Villa have to sit back and defend because of the way City play. Yeah, I know. We, away from home, our job is to defend, which is what we're doing. If we play the way that we did against Liverpool, we would have conceded a lot of goals today. So we have to defend. We have to only counter-attack Man City because of how well they play. Good interception from Traore to stop a through ball towards Foden again. Traore defending better today than what he has done recently, so positives, I suppose. City throw-in. Zinchenko. He's done well, Zinchenko, since coming on. Oh, I say that. He's given the ball away to Traore. And then he's won it back off Traore. Traore, very weak there. He seems to be pushed aside from Zinchenko. And I wouldn't have said Zinchenko is a big guy, really. Bernardo Silva for City. Silva miscues his cross completely. And Traore... Oh, again, he's just been muscled. This is a problem. Foden, too easy. Foden... Terrible shot from Foden. This is the problem though. With Traore getting muscled, he gets muscled again even easier by Phil Foden. Foden gets his body in the way and it bounces Traore off him. Foden cuts inside on his... it's apparently his stronger right boot, but that is woeful from Phil Foden. Villa sabotaging our league finish. You ain't been good enough. You haven't been good enough at all. You've not been good enough to... you've got the passes through. Your passing has been great. But your end product has been woeful. It's nowhere near good enough. Man City preparing changes. I think it's about time. And now we're into the game. Gabriel Jesus is going to come on. Crazy how he has... I think De Bruyne's coming off. De Bruyne's coming off. That is crazy. De Bruyne has helped defensively for City. Him and Cancelo have been Man City's best players. He's took off De Bruyne. That I think is the wrong play for Man City. I think he should have came on. He should have came on. De Bruyne should have stayed on. I would have took off. Siri's trying to... Okay, Siri thinks I was talking to him. Siri, go away. I think possibly Rodri. Oh, Rodri's their defensive one. Maybe Gundogan off instead of De Bruyne. I don't know. Unless they would have had to change their shape, surely. Male Siri. I think Man City made a mistake. Watch Jesus score the 1-0 winner in the game. Oh, lovely through ball. Foden, great chance to score for Manchester City. Pulls it back. Jesus gets a tangle with his feet. Why is Siri think I'm still...
Okay, searching for Tango on the App Store.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah, I ain't saying a word. Grealish does very well. Beats Cancelo. And he's fouled. Good win. It's a poor tackle from Cancelo. To be fair, I didn't think City would try and kick Grealish a lot today. And they haven't. And it is a push on Grealish. And you can't moan about that. You can't put your hands on someone. Foden, arguably offside, but he missed anyway. He pulls it back well for Jesus. Jesus' feet completely muddled there. He had a good opportunity. It's where you, as a striker, that's where you want the ball. It's literally there where you want the ball, and it's not good enough. You know, he's come on to try and influence the game. And I think if De Bruyne receives the ball there, arguably 1-0. But you never know. Maybe Mings would have put a tackle in. or a block. Or maybe Martinez would have saved, but Jesus didn't even get a shot away. Free kick for Villa. Traore to take towards Mings. Oh, he doesn't get clean contact to it. Barkley, second ball shot, blocked. McGinn, headed away. Still John McGinn. It's a miscued shot. I think that's a shot, from McGinn. Completely miscued. Man City can come away with the ball. They get a bit fortuitous. He's Sterling. Load of Man City players on the left-hand side, including Foden. He's found Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, edge of the box. Jesus. He goes for a speculative shot. City still keep the ball. Gundogan just about clear with a stretching tackle from target. And from one end, McGinn's miscued shot that landed like the edge of the penalty area to then Jesus' shot that went across the floor. That just sums up this game, to be quite honest. What's the reason for Grealish low socks? He likes to keep his feet light. That's why he doesn't wear like proper shin pads. You have to, by FA regulations, wear some. But he says it like weighs his feet down. It's how he keeps his good ball control, by having low socks. That's his reasoning, apparently. I don't know. But he plays well with low socks. And if he wants to risk injury, then, be well, I guess. Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. See, we're causing issues. It just didn't fall to the right man. I don't want it to fall to McGinn there. Gundogan. Oh, great pass from him. Foden, low ball in. Oh, it might bounce anywhere. Oh, it should have been scored. It fell to Ilkay Gundogan. Very fortuitous. I keep saying that. If it did luckily fall to him, as it scrambled into the penalty area, lovely pick out. I don't know what Cash is doing. Cash and Traore not defending well there. Foden's low ball in. It squirms in between the feet of Konza. Deflects back to Gundogan. He stabs the ball first time and puts it wide. A sliding shot, and it is poor from him. 19 attempts on goal to Aston Villa's 4. Only 4 shots on target for Man City though. Only 4 after 19 attempts on goal. It's very poor from Gundogan. He's actually on good form as well. He tried a sliding shot. We got away with one there. Long ball towards Traore for Aston Villa. Only Watkins in the penalty area. Traore tries to get on his left boot. Cross towards Ali Watkins. Is headed away. Cash coming forward for Aston Villa. Luiz picks it up. Douglas Luiz with a speculative effort on target. And it's an easy, comfortable save from Ederson. He did spill it initially, but then caught the rebound. Good opportunity for Villa. Well played from Cash. He saw the danger. Luiz went for it. A lot of power in it, but only down the middle. And it's the third shot on target to Aston Villa. Despite its how Man City have had 19 attempts on goal, Villa have had, I think that was a 5th one. It's 5 shots on target to no, it's 4 shots on target to 3 now. So despite the massive more amount of chances of City, still barely doing anything more than what Villa are doing realistically. Sterling, he did cut inside the box, then outside again. Cancelo. Silva, overlapping cross, comes into the middle from Mings. It's headed away, and target will go long for... Oh no, he doesn't go long for Villa. He finds a short pass. Villa to counter-attack. It's John McGinn. Great ball from McGinn. This is a good opportunity for Villa. It's a potential 3-on-2 here. Barkley has Traore with him. Oh no, he's wasted it, I think. He's found McGinn. McGinn, free kick, edge of the box. Gundogan with the foul, but again, it's Barkley's decision making. He should have played it early to Traore. He was free on the left. No, sorry, free on the right. Again, it's falling to the wrong player at the wrong time. It was a 3-on-2 for Aston Villa. And look how free Traore is. Completely free. Only Zinchenko would have been on him. But we do win a free kick at the very least. A foul from Gundogan on John McGinn. I think McGinn was looking for it, to be fair, because he's not known for his attacking style. He's a free kick on the D for Aston Villa. It is where you want a free kick. This would have been a prime Conor Hourihane positioning for it. Welcome back, Miguel. But we don't really have good free kick takers. And possibly our second best free kick taker other than Hourihane is El Ghazi, and he's not playing. So I don't know who I want to take this. But this is a big, big, big opportunity for Aston Villa. I really hope we don't waste it. Literally right in the middle of the D. This is so hard for a goalkeeper to predict as well. Because you can literally go either way. It's Douglas Luiz and Traore on it. Yeah, I don't know why. It was booming earlier. It will be Luiz to take! And it's hit the wall. I think it's because the game has been so dead, to be quite honest. You know, like the Manchester United one was booming because it was very entertaining and there was, you know, a few goals in it. Barkley trying to squirm the ball away and it's easy for Manchester City. City don't have a lot of fans as well, where Man United have quite a few. So obviously they gave all their opinions. But yeah, some people don't like to comment and just watch. Just like Mark Goldbridge, he has, what, 30, 40k viewers usually. And only about like maybe 500 to 1,000 people talking. So yeah, Grealish comes away with the ball for Aston Villa. We're getting more of the ball now at least. Ollie Watkins comes short. He gets lucky with the rebound. Watkins in the box for Aston Villa. Watkins trying to get a shot away. Left footed. Ball into the middle. Might deflect anywhere. Traore. He claims for a handball. It probably won't be given. Luiz! Good save from Ederson. That's probably the best shot. Other than the Cancelo one that hit the bar. That's the best shot of the day. And it's a good save from Ederson. Very powerful from Douglas Luiz. And that could have easily been 1-0 to Aston Villa. A load of Villa players claim for a penalty from a handball. It's how desperate you can be, really. Luiz is booked for a foul past his shot. Because eventually Man City did clear the ball. Watkins, I'm looking at the replay now. Left-footed cross. Barkley was offside, actually. He didn't get to him. Fell to Traore. There's no handball in there. Traore shot. I don't think a handball can be given here. It deflects off Stones. It does hit Zinchenko's hand, I think. But it was deflected onto him, so I don't think you can realistically give a penalty for that. El Ghazi is coming on for Traore. And Ramsey's on for Barkley. I like that. That's a good idea, Miguel. That's good. Come on, Villa. Yeah, up the Villa. We're playing much better now. We started the second half. We started the second half poorly, but we're growing into this game now, getting more chances. We've had the same amount of shots on target as Man City now, despite all the City chances they've had, all the crosses, all the attempts on goal. They've not really threatened our goal too much. And we nearly won the ball again there with John McGinn. I like the idea. I could give him one very easily. Phil Foden for Manchester City. Edge of box to Jesus. Ilkay Gundogan. Villa have all the players back defending again. Rodri. Zinchenko's also up forward. Good pass to Foden in the box. Flicks it past Cash. Foden. Gundogan. Great block. Konza cleared. That could have gone in. That looked like it was goal bound. Between Konza and Mings, a block come in. That very easily could have been 1-0 to Manchester City. A great layout. If Foden's probably man of the match today. It was Tyrone Mings with a block and it was cleared by Konza. Foden to take the corner from Manchester City. Header. Great save. Is it going to go in? Short. No. It stayed out. Unbelievable. Should have been 1-0. Gundogan had a tap in. And it doesn't. It like went under his foot. I need to see a replay of that. Eventually the cross is caught by Martinez. Villa go long. Nearly found Watkins directly from the goal kick. This is suddenly really hyped up here. Hello there. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry. I appreciate that you're here now. And you literally join as soon as Manchester City probably should have took a 1-0 lead. Foden's corner went to the near post. The header was really well saved by Martinez. It fell to Gundogan. And, you know, with the keeper on the floor, I really don't know how he doesn't score. I don't know what happened. I don't know if his feet got muddled, but it was a tap-in. It was a simple tap-in for Manchester City, and I was just about to say, you know, it fell kindly for him, and it would have been 1-0. Corner comes in towards Stones, headed away, smashed clear by El Ghazi's, come on. And we don't even have Ollie Watkins forward. We literally had no one there. So it will be Zinchenko for Man City. Not a lot of intensity there. He gives it to Gundogan. Villa have so many players back. Jesus. Gundogan for Manchester City. he's getting more the ball now, Gundogan. Ever since De Bruyne came off, he's kind of pretty much taken over the role as a playmaker. Whereas Rodri is obviously the more defensive one. So yeah, he's pretty much now Gundogan. Here's Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. Edge of the box finds Rodri. Rodri's cross to the far post towards Foden. He doesn't win it. Zinchenko back to Foden. Only 20 minutes left. Still goalless at the Etihad. Foden cuts inside now. Foden in the box against Cash. Foden low ball into the middle. Cut out by Konza yet again. Will it be kept in play? It will be. I thought they would rather the throw in. Zinchenko kept it in play. Edge of the box here. Again, it's Rodri. His cross hits Sterling's chest. Shot from Gundogan. Might go anywhere. Falls to Jesus. It's a good save. I think he was offside anyway. He was. Yeah. Even though he was actually offside, it fell to him. And he probably should have scored that. Especially the fact that he received that ball. It didn't matter if he was offside in the end. Gundogan and Sterling got in each other's way, which led to a kind of poor shot from Gundogan, really. And Villa once again get away with it. Riyad Mahrez coming on for Man City. With the form City are in, Villa playing defensively really good. Emi has been a beast. Point here would be hard work result. Yep, very good. Seeing the replay now. So it was Diaz. To be fair, it's arguably a foul. Diaz put pressure on Martinez. It was a corner from Foden. The initial header was also Ilkay Gundogan. Diaz kicked Mings, so I don't think I would have hoped that would have also been disallowed because he does kick Mings, but the ball just bounces through the legs of Gundogan like 2 yards out. If he sorted his feet out, he would have made it 1-0. And now Matt Targett is also down, hurt for Aston Villa. He's been Villa's best player today easily. But yeah, we kind of got away with one there. Martinez doing very well for Aston Villa. Defensively, we've been brilliant. Konza and Mings, rock solid at the back. Konza more than Mings in truth. But they've both been brilliant. Targett has kept Sterling very, very quiet. I can't believe people have even thought about the fact that Sterling should start over Grealish for England, especially after watching this. 100% no. At Villa also, I think, preparing a change with Neil Taylor for Aston Villa. I think just in case Targett wants to come off because he was down injured. So we'll see how that happens. I really hope Targett gets to stay on because of how well he's played today. El Ghazi wins a header well towards John McGinn, who's arguably the first man forward. And then Ederson, out of nowhere, smashes it for Man City. And the ball has travelled all the way to the Aston Villa goalkeeper. City, a little bit of there. Someone needed to take responsibility, and it was Ederson. It was a needless. I think they could have dealt with that better. They could have retained possession. There needed to be more communication between Ederson and his backline. He kind of rushed it and eventually give the ball back to Aston Villa. The minute is literally on the screen. We're in the 73rd. Still goalless at the Etihad. It will be subs. Yeah, Targett will come off. He does look hurt. Neil Taylor will come on for Aston Villa. But I know we've made the subs. We've brought on El Ghazi and Jacob Ramsey. So yeah. I am technically about 10 seconds over that time, but at least that will show at least what minute I'm on. But I don't know why that's delayed. Technically, Flash Score should never be more delayed than BT Sport, you would imagine. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but sure. Konza for Villa, Tyrone Mings. Back to Emi Martinez, and he'll go long. Again, it's poor. This time his click didn't go far. Villa did win the second ball there, at least. Neil Taylor for Aston Villa, substitute. Jack Grealish. Taylor doesn't really offer much going forward. So that might kill our attack, really. John McGinn for Villa. McGinn, great ball for McGinn to Ollie Watkins in the box. Watkins! Cross! Oh, it nearly fell! It nearly fell for Jacob Ramsey. The deflection nearly fell so kindly for Ramsey. What a goal that would have been. He's never scored for Aston Villa. Lovely through ball from John McGinn. Caught City's backline out. Oh, that interception from Diaz has saved Man City a goal. That is incredible defending. Defenders like that need to be praised more because that literally stops a goal. If he doesn't make that slide tackle, Ramsey has a tap in. literally a yard out. It's Diaz. Villa take it quickly. Watkins doesn't win the header cleanly. Grealish will keep the ball in the box for Aston Villa, closer to the byline. Pulls it back to McGinn. No, McGinn doesn't keep composure. And his shot again for like the second or third time today. He miscues a great opportunity to score. It all came from Jack Grealish pulling players towards him. And he laid it off so well. McGinn just doesn't keep it composed at the right time. There's two big chances for Villa in the space of a minute. What a pullback from Grealish. If that's Watkins there, that's 1-0. It's as simple as that. One City player in front of him, he's about level with the penalty spot. That would be 1-0 to Aston Villa. He's that simple. This time, Man City at the other end. Sterling, cross. Nearly an own goal. Oh my God. Nearly an own goal from Tyrone Mings. Raheem Sterling for the first time. He's beat a fullback because it's Neil Taylor rather than Target. His cross deflects off Mings. Nearly goes in. Man City take it quickly. And it was an Ilkay Gundogan cross. And they're all complaining because they feel like it should have been a corner to Manchester City. A goal kick has been... Oh, wait, I know. Has he changed his mind? He may have changed his mind here. Because we're looking at a replay. They took it quickly again. The BT have been caught out with so many times where they tried to show the replay. And then Man City take corners quickly. But yeah, it was originally given as a goal kick. He changed his mind, I think, because of the... It seemed like because of the reaction of the City players, he changed his mind. Oh my days, that was close. That was horrific. It was a cross from Sterling. It hit Mings, and it could have gone anywhere. Yeah, it should have been a corner, to be fair, yeah. It did clip off the head of, I think it was Konza. 30 minutes to go, still goalless at the Etihad. Free kick to Aston Villa, deep in their own half. It was Luiz who was fouled. One goal wins this at this point now. One goal will win it. Yesterday, I watched Dortmund versus Leverkusen on laptop. Chelsea was Leicester on TV. I don't know if I can watch more than one game at a time. I don't know about that. Oh man, my heart was going then. City are so dangerous, man. In a blink of an eye, you go from attacking so well, having chances, and suddenly the camera pans and Man City have the ball at the edge of the box. And you're like, how on earth they transition so well there? Zinchenko smashes long for Manchester City. Tyrone Mings will win this header easily against Gabriel Jesus, who I don't think has done well since coming on. And Luiz tackles Jesus again, plays it back to Martinez. He goes long for Villa. City win the... so they keep winning the headers, but Villa win the second ball at least. Mings has been caught out against Rodri. Bernardo Silva with Sterling with him. Silva! 1-0. 1-0 to Manchester City, and it was Tyrone Mings' fault. That's harsh for Villa. Villa complaining about the goal. They felt there was a foul there, but City do take the lead in the 78th minute. I need to see this again because loads of Villa players complaining about it. I will update the score. It's a harsh one for Villa because I think we defended well today. Mings caught out. That's the Tyrone Mings fault. A goal for a fault again. It happened against City. I meant Man United. Mings took it off his chest and then got dispossessed. What are we claiming for here? Yeah, we can't claim for anything there. That's I think a legit goal. Silva did very well on his favourite left boot. Curled it beyond Martinez. All the fault of Tyrone Mings once again, costing Villa goals. All because he wanted to take the ball down off his chest and take it around... was it Phil Foden? Or was it actually... I think it was Silva as well. And it is a legitimate goal. I couldn't see a fault. Oh! Are we going to kick off? What is he looking at? The referee has gone over. Oh, he's gonna get a card out. Yeah, he's gonna get a yellow card out for Dean Smith. And Dean Smith has complained too much. I don't know what we've complained for there. I don't have. Oh no, oh, he's sent off Dean Smith. Dean Smith has been sent down the tunnel. I don't know what our complaint was there. Possibly for Bernardo Silva pushing for the goal. I don't know. I really don't know, but Villa will kick off. The goal has been given. It is 1-0 to Manchester City. We still have 11 players on the pitch, but no manager now. A harsh one for Villa. All came about from an individual error, which is not what you want to see. This is why I want Courtney House playing, not Mings. Mings has done well today, but he costs goals. He does, and House didn't for the 3 or 4 games he played. Maybe I'm just blind and I've missed because I don't have the sound on. I've missed possibly what he's complaining about, but I don't see it. The only thing I can quite see is Bernardo Silva holding off a defender as he shoots. But I think he's 50 of one and 50 of the other. Grealish for Aston Villa. We need to be more. We need to attack more now. We've got nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. It's a harsh one for Villa. We defended well. And to come away with this game with nothing is undeserved. I think we played just as well as Man City. But we've had a lot of these games like this where we play as well as the opponent, if not better, and we end up losing. It's the Villa way. John McGinn missing chances a lot. Is Watkins for Villa. Good feet from him. Finds Douglas Luiz. It feels like the Carabao Cup final. A little bit. You know, trying to get a goal very late on. Pushing players forward. Grealish for Aston Villa. On the left-hand side. City now have players back, which is something we haven't seen before. City have something to actually hold on to now. Douglas Luiz switches to play towards the right-hand side, towards Al Ghazi. We're headed away by Sinchenko, throw into Aston Villa. City sitting back, a little bit kind of like Tottenham. I thought they'd still try and push more. Maybe they will. But they've definitely got more players back. They're not pressing as much anymore. Yeah, they're definitely not pressing anymore. They were looking for an offside. I didn't look for an offside actually there. Villa give the ball away. And we're a bit exposed here. Rodri to Sterling. For Manchester City, Raheem Sterling against Jacob Ramsey trying to help defend. Sterling. Oh, what has he done there? No, Riyad Mahrez. Sorry, not Sterling. Mahrez very poor. I think he thought he had an overlap. Very bizarre. I tried to go for a pass. Never gonna. There's no player even near him there. Very bizarre. I feel a bit flat now. I do feel a bit flat. I don't think there was going to be an offside there. Yeah, Mings did control it. He tried to dribble around his man. I don't think we had too much of a claim. It's Mings. Just don't try and control the ball, man. Just launch it long. I might be wrong. Maybe I need to look at the goal again. But I didn't think offside. I just thought we defended it poorly. A bit of pushing from both teams, but that's a poor pass again for City, and Neil Taylor gives it back to Martinez for Aston Villa. We got 6 minutes plus injury time to possibly get a point out of this game. Flattened my mood a little bit. So, you know, I'd rather lose 4-0 to City than 1-0. I'd rather get hammered in a game and deserve to lose than lose in a game you played very well in. Maybe we defended a bit deep, but we kind of have to. It's Manchester City. I think most teams will come here and defend the same way. Even like a Chelsea, Arsenal. They won't look to try and outplay City. You know, we've done well. I think we can still take something, at least a bit of credit from the game. We did defend well. It was an individual error that cost the goal. It wasn't our back line being poor. We probably should know Bernardo Silva would try and get it on his left boot. But I'll take a lot of credit. It was Bernardo Silva who scored. Left foot curled it beyond Martinez. It was a Tyron Mings mistake. Yeah, Al Ghazi for Aston Villa. Grealish. I think he was fouled there. Nothing was given either way. City fans claiming Grealish fouled him. John McGinn for Villa. Clips it to the far side. Possibly a chance for a cross. Is El Ghazi. Villa trying to work the ball in. Man City's defending very deep now. I didn't think they'd do this. I didn't think they'd try and hold on to a 1-0 to Aston Villa at home. How times have changed. Oh, Villa trying to press me, giving a free kick away. Is Neil Taylor a bit strong in the tackle? Playing like this, City won't win the league. They've relied on an individual error to score against Aston Villa at home. They beat Brighton 1-0 at home. They won't win the league playing like this. I mean, to be fair, okay, I'm looking at it again. So he was standing in an offside position. Mings did control the ball. But if you're in an offside position, you can't do that anyway. You can't. If he wasn't there, right, I don't think that goal possibly should have stood. Maybe there is a shout for an offside there, because him being there interacts with play, and you can't interact with play from an offside position. So I see the point. He was miles offside. He didn't come back, and if he wasn't offside, if he wasn't standing there, he wouldn't have tackled Tyrone Mings. So I see the shout 100%, and the fact they've relied on that to potentially win the game, they probably will win the game now. The City won't win the league. They won't win the league though, playing like this. At home, you'd expect to play, but I don't think they've played well at all. They have scored off either an offside goal or an individual error from Mings. Either way, they've relied on something to score, not their own play. So it is what it is. We've had chances. Well, the second half, I think, ironically, we played better in the second half than what we did the first half. And we had that chance to Luiz, a drilled shot, good save from Edison. Reason why we've not scored today, Barkley with his decision making hasn't been good enough, and then John McGinn is playing like a kid. Like if ball falls to him in a shooting opportunity and he can't sort his feet out, schoolboy stuff. Another long shot, and it's a good save from Martinez. I thought he was going to creep into the corner there. He got a good hand to it. It was a Rodri shot, and it's very well saved from Emi. Good low hand. Just gets a fingertip on it. Good goalkeeping. Oh, sorry, João Cancelo, not Rodri. They look the same. Good save. Good goalkeeping. Can be a difficult one in the, wet surface. Took a bounce. Good goalkeeping. 2 minutes to play. Still 1-0. I think City will hold on for this. Both Manchester clubs we've gone away to, and we played very well and deserve something, and we're probably going to go to both and lose now. Cross finds Jesus, deflected header. It will be I think a corner to Manchester City. City claiming for handball. Oh, a penalty. What? This is where I need the audio here. I think they're giving a penalty to Man City, which is unbelievable. They have header from Jesus. They're giving a penalty. They're giving a penalty. Jesus header. It's in a natural position. It's a harsh one for Cash. If you climb up for a header, your arm's gonna be there. Your arm is gonna be there. Like, this is why penalty rules harsh. But City have a bad reputation for penalties. But it is a penalty to City and would surely win the game. Gundogan to take for Man City. Scored 2-0, and that'll be it. He went down the middle. Gundogan dived to his left. I think it's a harsh penalty to concede. It's one of those. 2-0 to Manchester City. Little bit undeserved, but we move. We have games in hand. We played well. That's what I'll take from this game. If he stands still, he saves. This is a funny thing about penalties. It literally, if he just doesn't move, he saves it. Confident pen, harsh pen. I think There's literally not a lot you can do as a player. It should have been a 0-0 game. I think the first goal definitely preventable. I think there's definitely an argument for offside, and with the new handball rule, technically it is a penalty, but I want that rule scrapped so bad. It's cost teams a lot of results. Tottenham against Newcastle cost them a win. And I'm proud of how we played today. City won't win the league. Grealish nearly gets the ball away from Stones. City won't win the league here. They're playing like this. They've done just enough today, but lovely roulette from Douglas Luiz, and he'll win a free kick to Aston Villa. They've relied on an individual error and a handball because of the handball rule. Smith was sent off because we wanted an offside for their goal, which didn't come. And I think he argued to the referee. It is probably offside. It's just an awkward one. It's how you would judge someone to interact with play from an offside position. The initial ball wasn't meant for him, but he tackled a Villa defender from an offside position when the ball came forward. So technically, it is interfering with play. It's just in a grey area. That's up to interpretation, and Smith obviously thought it was incorrect. We're going to see what people think of that online. I didn't initially think that's what they were claiming for. But yeah, I think there's grounds for it. And the handball, it is a handball penalty, but it's only a handball penalty because of the rule. I'll come back to, I can clip that and say, you forget Aguero's gone and still top of the league. By goal difference against Leicester. You played poorly in a lot of games. Again, Palace scraped a 1-0. And you got lucky today. But we move. There's a foul. There's a free kick to Manchester City. A minute to go. Still 2-0 to City. We've had our chances. We had big chances to score today at 0-0. And if we did score them, this game would have been different. But it fell to Barkley, and Barkley, who has played poor today. I know he's coming back from injury. I get that. And I don't want to be too critical, but his decision making has cost us today a little bit. But we have 3 games in hand over loads of teams, so we move. It is what it is. I'm probably going to be live on Twitch after this, because why not? I'm going to stream Dead by Daylight if any of you are interested for that. Because I've just seen the time, I might as well. Get my mood up a little bit. We played well today. Chris, I think so, 100%. I think we did play well. We can take credit from how well we defended. Like I said, it's an individual error / offside, well, possible offside that cost us the first goal, and the handball rule cost us the second one. It's not how we defended. Tyrone Mings should just smack the ball forward anyway. Ignore the offside. He should just clear the ball. I don't know why he's trying to take it off his chest and then dribble. He should just volley the ball forward. We've got 10 minutes to go in the game, and he goes and does that. That is full time. At the Etihad, it is 2-0 to Manchester City. It will be a very, I think, online contested result. I'm going to have a look now to see what people thought about that. We played well. We had, ironically, a better second half than the first half. We had more chances. Luiz had a great shot save from Edison. Bertrand Traore curled a shot. So we had the biggest chance we had was Watkins drilled the ball into the middle. Diaz with a sliding intervention stopped a tap-in for Jacob Ramsey, and that, I think, changed the game. Diaz is such an important player for Manchester City. So yeah, I think that changed the game completely. It felt a little bit like the Eric Bailly block against Villa as well. We're always on the end of some incredible defending. The Twitch is in the description. Guys, go follow me. It's literally in the description. For everyone here, if you haven't already, give me support. I do stream almost every single day on Twitch, so you can support me there. My YouTube gets way more support than my Twitch, so yeah. And even though I probably put more effort into Twitch. So yeah, I'll be live there. in the next half an hour. I'm going to look on Villa's Twitter to see what Villa fans are saying about the goal. Oh, well, both of them, really. Mings making mistake. Imagine my shock. Mings again had a 10 out of 10 game for. He did, to be fair, he did play well before the mistake. Bin Mings. Mings is crap. What is Mings doing? That's what he does every game, taking unnecessary risks. Mings' mistake. Water is wet. Bloody joke. They were offside. He came from an offside position. I don't think the goal should have stood, but it's not good enough for Tyrone Mings. Either way. And the handball is just, it's one of them. I'm you know, if it's for Villa, I'm not gonna contest it. But yeah, feels bad. Thank you guys for watching. I have had fun today. It is one of those. On another day we win this. But we have lost by 2-0. We have 3 games in hand. We sit 10th. I'm very happy. We're not in a relegation battle. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Follow my Twitch. All the good stuff. Like the video. And I'll see you guys for Newcastle in 3 days' time. Hopefully, way more attacking football than what I've seen today. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to be on Twitch in half an hour. See you guys soon.